clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for Rachaad White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for White a week ago: 13 carries, 56 yards.
There were some signs of life from the ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This pass finds its way to Williams. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. First down, here's White. A nice little juke. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago: 15 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try to find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
First carry here for Ken Walker. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Dancing to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw here. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Seahawks had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road, but now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Walker now on 1st and 10. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Edwards-Helaire will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
White is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one goes underneath to Walker, and he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Cade York on now for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead here as they start out 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week. That came at the hands of the Jacksonville Jaguars. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 18. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football. Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And Walker has it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. It's caught. Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And it's caught. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run the draw play. This is White. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. And incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from White. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
On the counter, it's Walker. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Bills with the lead in the second quarter. Khalil Shakir, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Mac Jones, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Titans needing to hold on and win this one on the road to avoid falling to 0-2. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Myers' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man, it's Williams. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Myers' kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Straight ahead, Walker.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the draw.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
gets into double coverage and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
On play action, they'll throw. Going for a right side here, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Running left is Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They run again with Walker. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He hits his target, Lockett.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Walker.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 1. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
It's caught left side by Cooks.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll go up the middle with White.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. This offense so far on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Walker with a grab, left side.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Dances by him.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
This to make it a 2-score game.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. On the left side, a catch by White. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the victory here for Seattle. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for the Seahawks, they make amends for their Week 1 loss.